Welcome, Aries. This is your Lovescope reading for May 2015. My name is Tilly. Welcome to Tarot with Tilly. Now, we start with the Page of Pentacles. So we would have to take that pentacle in our hands there, and we would have to assume that that is the symbol for love. So when it's a pentacle, we would have to think it's about secure love, stability, trust, and we would have to incorporate money into this in some way. So it's also looking at the finances. So if you are in a relationship, especially, you are looking at how you spend your money, where it has value within the relationship, who gives what within the relationship, what is each person's contribution. And it's not always money in the form of money, okay, but what they do. Now we're standing on solid ground, but it's very foggy in the background from my perspective. So it's a stability thing. But it's the unknown. It's getting clarity. It's understanding the next steps within the relationship. Now, if you're not in a relationship, you are looking at what kind of values need to really be there. Okay, I don't think this is the month where you really go out there and get your flirt on. I think it's more mature. It's more, there's a foundation to it. There's a questioning of if it really fits with who you are stepping into as a person, what your journey is. If it goes along the same moral values, the same understandings. So it's almost like we're looking into this crystal ball here. Now there is a red flower and a white flower on the top of the pentacle, and so we want to really be aware that this could be new beginnings, and it's going to be courage. So if you're in a relationship, there might be conversations that happen, but it's only to give clarity. It's only to give understanding. So keep it in that context. When you start the conversation, don't get on the defensive, and don't let them get on the defensive either. Okay, because it's not about that. It's about making it better, more beautiful, more wonderful. So because I see, we have the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Swords here, which tells me that there could be conflicts. There could be feelings. There could be trust issues here. There could be all kinds of negatives trying to come into play. So don't fall into those negatives, okay? Here's your warning, okay, to keep it positive, to keep it beautiful, to keep it with the mindset that you are moving forward. Okay, so what do you really need to move forward? What are some of the things that you do within the relationship now that really don't work anymore, that have served its purpose? How can we realign the relationship? How can there be more trust within the relationship, more stability within the relationship? Okay, and the Ten of Swords tells me that you have really been through a lot of lessons when it comes to love, that you now have an inner wisdom. So it's gaining that deeper understanding of how you're going to go forward. It's being through all the battles and understanding what really has value, what really has merit, what you really want to see within a relationship going forward, what you want it to include, what you don't want it to include. So whether you're in a relationship or not in a relationship, I think you are really looking at the relationship as a whole and how it can work. And I think there's a lot of conversations that probably need to happen. Now we have the Queen of Wands and Judgment here. Now, the Queen of Wands, I just love the Queen of Wands, okay, because this is the diplomat in ourselves coming out, okay, where we take in all the information and we make some sound and just decisions because of it, okay? It's not whimsical, jerking of the knee kind of atmosphere where we might say something we regret. We have the energy around us to... And I want to pick up the Judgment card here and get it in. My brain's going faster, or the messages are coming in faster, obviously, than I'm talking because I can't keep up here. So it's really knowing the firm decisions, the firm changes you want to make in the relationship, need to make in the relationship. Judgment comes in and supports you. Okay, it brings you the avenue, it brings you the energy to make the changes that are needed. And these are well thought out changes and probably through conversations. So embrace the conversations that happen this month within partnerships. And if you're not in a partnership, then embrace through meditation and prayer the knowledge that you are gaining about really stepping into who you are, understanding your inner self, understanding what really needs to be when it comes to a partner in your life long term. What brings you the true stability? What brings you the true happiness, security within a relationship? And understanding it with the Judgment card. Now we have the Two of Pentacles and the Star. The Two of Pentacles is a balance here, and an imbalance at that, okay? So now there's a pentacle in each hand. There's a ship coming in on each side. So these are good things in our life. But I think what's happening is, because it's with the Star, you're more career oriented than you are love oriented right now, and that might be a factor. Okay, or you're not really paying attention to the finances in the relationship, and you got to get a stronghold on where the money is going and how you're spending it together. Now, if you're not in a relationship, I would have to ask you if you are making time or room for somebody to actually enter your life. Okay, if you're not kind of going the whole career mindset and you are paying less attention at home, or opening up the door to somebody to actually be a part of your life. Okay, so when we have the Star here and we have the imbalance, I would have to say that you're working way too much overtime. You're trying to do too much at the job. You're putting all the energy into maybe getting a new business opportunity off the ground, or looking for a job, looking for a new career placement. Perhaps, it's studying, gaining knowledge, but in some way the career focus is getting you off balance from enjoying love. So this is really about creating the moment and enjoying the moment, and joining hearts with somebody else and experiencing the passions. And the cards don't really say there's a lot here when it comes to passion, so it's really important that you create those moments, that you show that person how deeply you do care for them and honor them and respect them within your life, and make the time for that. And if you are single, then you really need to get out and socialize and meet some people and take some time off your material goals, your success goals when it comes to your job or your finances. Or maybe you are a single parent, and so the kids are always coming first, and that's your focus, and so you don't really give yourself enough time to get out and let your hair down and enjoy life a little bit and smile and meet some new people and open up that door of opportunity for a relationship to come in. Okay, relationships can happen at any time, if it's in the cards or it's not in the cards. Love is a magical thing, so always be open to the fact that you can create the moment at any time you want. You bring the magic into your life. Now we have the Nine of Swords and the King of Wands, and this is where I really feel that you get a deeper understanding of yourself and who you are. Okay, so we're going to start here with the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords is all about that worry, that self-doubt, that fear, the things that keep you up at night. Okay, that you're not good enough or not worthy enough, or there's not enough self-confidence, or perhaps you're angry about a situation, and if he didn't do that and if she said this, it would make a big difference. Or maybe you said the wrong things, or you felt you said the wrong things. And this is sleepless nights and going through and working through things. But with it, we have the King of Wands. So, I mean, when you know this energy is around you, don't wait until you're exhausted and you lay down and you put your head on the pillow and you close your eyes, and at that moment your brain says, oh, let's talk. And you're up till the wee hours of the morning replaying situations in your mind. Okay, this is really something that you can use this energy effectively and meditate and pray and really ask yourself the questions that are needed. So the honesty. Okay, in order for the King of Wands is all about high thinking, optimism, beauty. So it's really, it's getting that clarity. It's getting that, we started with this. It's lifting that fog. It's understanding so much more when it comes to yourself and yourself in love. Let's pick a Power Angel card here. Now, I never like to use this deck and lay out the card when I'm doing the reading. I like to wait till the reading's done and see, this is my validation, my confirmation deck. I could have been way off course. I should maybe have spent some time somewhere. What do we have followed here? The leap of faith. Archangel Metatron. Believe in yourself, listen to your heart, and do what gives you joy. So I'm going to stick with this card. How beautiful is that? We'll put it back in the deck. We will pull an actual card. I always put it back in the deck. But how fitting. How beautiful. Okay, so take the leap of faith. Have those discussions. Ask yourself some pretty incredible questions, okay, to really dig to the honesty of who you are within a relationship, what you expect within a relationship. Allow those conversations to happen if you're in a relationship with the significant other. If you're not in a relationship, with God, your angels, your spirit guides. Okay, tap into your inner wisdom. Okay, believe in yourself, listen to your heart, and do what gives you joy. Okay, now let's put that back. And I always say these cards are the hardest to shuffle, but they are so much fun to read. Okay, so let's see what your actual angel card was supposed to be. The Seven of Michael. There is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. So, yes, we are reviewing all the details, right? That was the Queen of Wands. Okay, being the diplomat, taking in all the information before you came to any kind of declaration of who you are and where you're going forward within a relationship. Okay, making some wise choices. So there's a better course of action available. So it's no knee-jerk action. It's weighing the situations out and having those conversations that matter and asking yourself the tough questions. Working alone may not be the best answer. It never is, I don't think. So, I mean, talk to your significant other or talk to God, your angels, your spirit guides, and ask for their guidance. Okay, review all the details. So hold that up so you can actually see the card. Seven of Michael. What a powerful angel. And until it is we meet again, remember, I do love you.